Hello, and welcome. My name is Michelle. I am your emotional resilience coach, and it is fantastic to have you join me here today. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you are done with the drama in your life, if you are tired of being a victim, of not knowing which way is right, being pushed and pulled in every direction, feeling stretched, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, tired of fighting with yourself and everybody else, I was there. I have been in that place. I have learned to pick myself up out of that place, and I'm hoping to show you the way in which you can do that too. So you no longer have to be a victim in your own life, so that you can feel and know and understand that you can come from a place of empowerment. That yes, most likely you have been victimized in your life, but you are not a victim. You have choices. All right. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to try a really fun activity. Something that is, I like to do with my children. Do it with your children. Do it as a family. Do it with yourself. We're going to look at how we can change our story. This is a really quick one, and one I hope that resonates with you. We all have a story. We have a story that we've told ourselves repeatedly over and over again about who we are, how we show up in life, what our roles are. We define ourselves in our relationships. But there is a bigger story. There is a title in our story that we've given ourselves, that we believe us to be. We think ourselves to be a certain way. We believe that I am Michelle the whatever, fill in the blank. And obviously, you're going to use your own name. You are whoever. What are you, right? And we have this title, and we subconsciously, we don't even realize that we live up to that in our lives. And so I did a really fun exercise with my children, and I called them along, and I said to them, all right, I need you to tell me who you are. And I've got little kids. Well, some of them are little. I've got a 9-year-old, I've got a 12-year-old, I have a 17-year-old, and I have a 20-year-old who's not at home at the moment. She's on a mission for our church, but I said it to my three, tell me who you are. So my little one, Declan, said to me, I'm just Declan. And I said, yes, but title, something that you can aim for, something that you can push towards. Cadence came along. We did the same exercise with her. I did the same exercise with my oldest, and each one of them came up with their own title. And their title could be like Cadence, the best reader, Declan, the best mathematician, Liam, the great studier. Whatever it is you're wanting to achieve in your life, you want to take on that title, and you want to be that person, right? You want to have that experience, you want to own that. And when difficulties come, when troubles come, when obstacles and opposition comes in life, which it does, you can say, I am, right, your name, Jane, the, I am John, the, whatever. You fill in that title. Who do you want to be? Not the story you've been told about who you are, not the story of what you've been told you should be or anything like that. Who do you want to be? Who do you aspire to be? Do you want to be magnificent? Do you want to be the, I don't know, John, the fun guy? Or maybe you're introverted and this is what you're aiming for. Or Amy, the student. Maybe you find it really difficult to study something at this time. Or maybe you want to be Rachel, the caregiver, Mary, the excited mother. Maybe you feel you could be more excited when your children tell you something. What is it that you want to be? And this can be changeable as you change in life, as you grow in life, as your wants change in life. You can change the title. That is the beautiful thing about this process, is you own your story, and you can be whoever you want to be. Do you want to be magnificent? Give yourself that title. And it's going to feel weird, and it's going to feel awkward, because society tells us, oh, well, that's not very, humble, and you're pretty arrogant. And so we don't do this, and we dim our lights, and we don't shine and be and step into the power and wonder that we can be. All right. So let's say, for example, I want to be a brilliant chef. I'm tired of the normal old meals that I make, and I can turn around and say, hey, I am Michelle, the creative cook. And this is where I'm focusing my energy right now. What exciting, creative, new dishes can I come up with? And every time I feel opposition come, which it does, every time I feel down, every time I have moments where I think, oh, I can say, hey, what would Michelle, the creative cook, do? Right? It allows you to shift, to be that author of your own story, to just write that own story for you, make that shift. What would I do? How would I do it? What would this look like? What would that person achieve? Whatever it is that you want in life, you can get, you can have. And so often we don't believe it because we are still hanging on to another story about us. We're still holding on to something about us that might be unkind, that might be untrue, that might be something that we didn't even take for ourselves. It was something that was just given to us. You are this, you are great at that, that's what you do. And we limit ourselves instead of expanding ourselves. Part of owning our story is being able to take that pen and change the titles that we have been given. So go on, do this exercise. Think about who you want to be, what you want to achieve, what obstacle you want to climb over right now. Maybe you are going to be marry the healthy, marry the fit, marry the caring. Maybe you want to practice more compassion in your life. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. And put that in the title of your story. Let me know how it goes. Do come visit me over on Instagram. Do like, share, and just subscribe to my channel. The more people that know, obviously, the better it's going to be. I am on a mission to share all these wonderful tools that I have in my toolkit that allows me to no longer just survive through my life, but to really, really thrive, to be the author of my own story and to change it. I hope that these tools are going to be fun and exciting for you. I hope you're going to enjoy with this one. Play around with it a bit. Write some options down on a paper. Think about what it is you really want and focus on that for as long as you need to. I am Michelle, the creative cook. Creativity just comes to me. I just know what to do. I know how to make it. If I have a day where I think, oh, I don't want to do this today, I don't want to think about it, I ask myself, well, what would Michelle, the creative cook, do? And it just shifts me really, really nicely to be a little more daring, a little more exciting, and to step into my light. Maybe there is something you've always wanted to do. Maybe there is something you're passionate about, but people have told you, you can't do it, you'll never do it, you'll never achieve it. And to a degree, you've bought into that story. Let's change our stories. Let's be those authors. Let's no longer be the victims in our own lives. Let me know in the comments below. Come on over to Instagram, say hi, and tell me who you are. How are you changing your story today?